नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। बैटल फॉर तेलंगाना, ईसी हॉल्स कर्नाटका गवर्नमेंट एड्स which way will Telangana swing? In the episode of News 7, anchor Deepak Bopana delves into the political scenario of Telangana. ECI expresses concern over Karnataka government advertisement in Telangana. The Election Commission of India has taken a serious stance against the Karnataka government for placing advertisement in poll-bound Telangana, considering it a violation of the Model Code of the Conduct. In a press release issued on Monday, the ECI directed the Karnataka Chief Secretary to provide an explanation by 5 p.m. on Tuesday. The ECI further stated that the publication of such advertisement by the Karnataka government in Telangana must be halted immediately until necessary approvals are obtained. The guest for today's episode, Dr. Lagani Srinivas, political analyst, says Congress has picked up momentum but on rural level, KCR is a charismatic leader. Will quit politics if Rahul Gandhi proves BRS K Kavita on job guarantee. BRS MLC K Kavita on Tuesday hit out at Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, saying that she would quit politics if the former AICC president proved that if one extra job was given in any of Congress ruled state that in Telangana. Reacting to Telangana Congress Legislature Party leader Bhati Vikramarka signing an affidavit in temple and swearing to implement the 6 guarantees to the people of Telangana. She said the grand old party makes very unreasonable and very absurd promises. I want to challenge Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji and the Congress party in any Congress ruled state if you are given at least one extra job than what the Telangana government has given. I will personally resign from politics, she said. Bhujbal's statement have support of state government, says leader of opposition. Food and Civil Supplies Minister Chhagan Bhujbal's stunning statement that the Shinde committee set up by his own government should be wounded up and the Kunbi OBC certificate issued recently to Marathas be scrapped have elicited a cynical response from leader of opposition Vijay Waditar. He said on Monday that Bhujbal's statement have the support of the Mayayuti government, which is trying to woo both the Maratha and OBC vote banks. His statement that has support of the government. We know that it will be difficult for the Marathas to get reservation unless the community is declared backward after a survey. So they are encouraging the OBC community to fight against it. With leaders like Bhujbal, said Waditar. Bhujbal, who is an OBC leader from the NCP Ajit Pawar group, had made the statement at the community Elgar Milava rally in Hingoli on Sunday. He said the BJP had an OBC following and of their MPs was on the stage with Bhujbal. Ukraine war updates. Finland to close entire border with Russia. Winter storm wreak havoc in Russia and Ukraine. Finland is set to shut its entire border with Russia this week, the government said on Tuesday. The border will remain closed until December 13, according to a government statement. Last week, Finland had closed all but one of its border crossing with Russia with the goal of halting inflow of asylum seekers from the country. The Finnish government has repeatedly suggested that the refugees were guided to the border of Russian authorities. Close to 1,000 people from countries that are not Finland or Russia have entered Finland since August, and most of them have sought asylum in Finland, the government said Tuesday. Russia has been not only letting through migrants on third country citizens without valid documentation over the border toward Finland, but also they have been mobilizing people to assist Finland and the European Union through that route. Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister Elina Valtonen told CNBC's Silvia Amaro on Tuesday. Russia's approach was a hybrid operation, she said, adding that Finland had responded accordingly as a signal that the government can accept this phenomenon to take place. Meanwhile, southern Ukraine and Russia continue to be battered by bad weather, with huge winter storms causing widespread power cuts, losses of water supplies, mass flooding, traffic chaos, and destruction. Heavy fighting carries on along the front line in Ukraine nonetheless. Uttarakhand Tunnel Rescue Operation Live Updates. All 41 trapped workers out as 400-hour Uttarakhand Tunnel Rescue ends in success. Uttarakhand Tunnel Rescue Live Updates. Around 8 pm, the first worker was taken out and taken to a medical center in the ambulance. Capping an operation that lasts over 400 hours, rescuers managed to reach 41 workers trapped in Uttarakhand in Uttarkashi Tunnel since November 12. It was a test of grit and perseverance for men on both sides of the 57 meter of debris as the rescue operation suffered one setback after another. In the end, with the drilling machine giving way, it was miners who dug through the last 12 meters and reached the trapped men. Around 8 pm, the first worker was taken out and taken to a medical center in the ambulance. Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami met the workers who have been rescued along with Union Minister of State General retired V.K. Singh. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami said the workers will be kept under medical observation before being sent home. He also announced that Rs 1 lakh will be given to each of the 41 construction workers. Dhami said that the Bakunang temple will be rebuilt and the tunnels under construction in the hill state will be reviewed. Cyclone Michaung, likely to form over Bay of Bengal, may impact coast of Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, IMD said. The Indian Meteorological Department on 27 November issued a weather forecasting stating that the cyclonic storm Michaung will likely form over the southwest Bay of Bengal around 1 December. Under the influence of the yesterday's cyclonic circulation over the South Andaman Sea and adjoining South Thailand, a low pressure area formed over South Andaman Sea and adjoining Malacca Strait at 8:30 am today. It is likely to move west-northwestwards and intensify into a depression over southeast Bay of Bengal around November 29. After that, it is likely to move northwestwards and intensify further into a cyclonic storm over southeast Bay of Bengal during subsequent 48 hours, it said. Odisha SRC warns fishermen against venturing into sea from December 1. Following IMD's forecast on cyclonic storm in Bay of Bengal, the Special Relief Commissioner has issued a warning for fishermen along Odisha coast. In a message on Tuesday, the SRC said Indian Meteorological Department on Tuesday informed that the low pressure over South Andaman Sea and adjoining Malacca had moved westward and lay over South Andaman Sea at 8:30 am. The system is likely to move west-northwards and intensify into depression over southeast Bay of Bengal around November 30. Thereafter, it is likely to move northwestwards and intensify further into a cyclonic storm over southwest and adjoining southeast Bay of Bengal during subsequent 48 hours, the IMD said. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.